Hey guys! So magandang be again. So kakatapos lang namin ng quiz na nanalo si Rohel from JCI Greater Davao na ngayon / JCI Edmonton na pala. So it was actually fun because so many things that I've never known na ganun pala. Like for example, ang headquarters pala ng JCI started in Florida and not in Missouri. So it was fun. Albeit sana nandito si Michelle Caretas from JCI 24K Makahalar. Kaya lang, inuna muna ang puso para sa pagkakaibigan. Anyway, so again, welcome to my vlog, and we're gonna be discussing, of course, our personal lives related to JCI. Here with me are my friends from JCI. First, on my far left would be si Jasper Salinana, okay, from JCI
Edmonton.
Edmonton, and the next to me is a good friend of mine. Nakilala ko lang siya talaga when he came into Canada or Edmonton back in
2019, December.
December
Yeah.
2019?
2019, yeah.
Oh, December 2019, right before pandemic.
Yeah, right before pandemic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Si Rahel, now from JCI Greater Davao, now officially is now a member of JCI Edmonton.
Yep.
So, ngayon, ang gusto ko lang naman malaman as we start with our discussion, can you tell us more about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Jasper. And from JCI Edmonton, and like member in terms of sa membership ko. So nag-start ako ng JCI back in 2013. So I think right now 8 years, right? That's 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I learned about JCI from my mom because my mother was a former JCI member back in Cagayan de Oro. And she encouraged me to kind of look into joining JCI, and that kind of got me into JCI here in Edmonton.
Yeah.
So yeah, and from there, learning about what the organization is about and what we do and the development opportunities that kind of got me into joining this chapter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anong chapter mo? Sa
Bailawanin.
Yeah.
Bailawanin.
Mhm.
Okay. So, kung sino man yung mga taga-JCI Bailawanin dito, isa lang kakilala ko yung president. 2016 president.
Si Sarsi.
So, si Sarsi Corpus. So Bailawanin. Okay, so how old are you now?
I am 34. Yeah, 34.
Oh, shoot. Ang dami pa palang panahon. Ang dami pa niyang pwedeng gugulin sa JCI. Considering that the JCI age is from 18 years old to 40 years old. So he's got 6 more years plus 8 years. So he'll be more than 14 years in service in JCI. So, single?
Yep.
Single, guys. So, sa mga ladies out there na gustong makilala mabuti si Jasper, message na lang ako. Okay. Now, moving forward to my good friend of mine, the one who's sitting next to me. Can you tell me more? Can you tell us more about yourself?
Okay. My name is Rahel. I started my JCI journey in when I was assigned in Cotabato City. So I firstly joined JCI Cotabato in 2011. And then after that, when I transferred back to my home city, it's in Davao City, then I joined JCI Greater Davao in 2014. And then when I transferred here in Canada, so in order for me to get connections, to establish relationship with fellow JCI members in particularly in Edmonton, I have to, I joined JCI Edmonton just recently, just this year. Yeah. I arrived here in Canada 2019 of December. And then because of the pandemic, I moved to Camrose and then back here in Edmonton again.
How did you know about JCI and what made you join JCI?
Okay, what made me join JCI? Actually, I've known JCI because of some of my friends. And then when I was assigned in Cotabato City, I have known nobody. So because I have clients who are JCI members, so they introduced me with a group. So from there, I established friendship with my clients. Eventually, as become my friends in the JCI community.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really nice. And then when I transferred to Davao, so that's really I become a full-time JCI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, when you're a member in JCI Philippines, this is not just a volunteer organization.
Yeah.
This is a full-time work volunteerism.
It's full-time work. Yeah. Because of a lot of opportunities that you can join. For example, for business, I work in a bank. I work in China Bank when I was still in the Philippines. So because of that, I have I was able to get more clients because of that. At the same time, I established friendship. At the same time, I love to travel. And if you love to travel, JCI Philippines is really, or JCI as an organization, it's really fits for you. Why? Because of the ontos.
Ontos?
Ontos. Onto.
Oh, on to, yeah, on to.
Sorry.
Oh, mga natkon.
Yeah,
Oo.
yeah. Because of that travel opportunities, and that's what I like. Yeah, so I decided to become a full-time JCI member.
So since 2014 until you migrated here in 2019,
Yep.
and then of course kasi siya pumunta rito sa Canada, of course hindi naman right away.
Yeah.
Although exposed kaming dalawa sa JCI Edmonton, umaattend minsan ako minsan umaattend. Minsan umaattend, but siya, si Rohel, started to be an official member of JCI Edmonton only this year,
Yeah.
or that is at least a year after you migrated here,
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Siguro umaattend siya, siguro as a friend of JCI Edmonton,
Yeah.
but now talagang full-fledged member na. So, question, single or hindi?
Single.
Single! How old are you?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Okay, so basically, both of them are single guys. So just in case there are any lady friends of mine who are looking into having that kind of relationship in JCI, ito, ibibigay ko ulit yung number nila sa inyo just in case, okay? But nonetheless, just to give a background, I know guys na maraming sa inyo nakakaalam sa akin as a lawyer, but I'm also a member of JCI. I am a member of JCI Manila. I migrated here in Canada in 2017.
Oh.
And then basically, back then when I migrated in 2017, I was really hyped up to be implementing projects for my chapter, and that's why I sought JCI Edmonton. Isa lang pala ang chapter dito sa Edmonton kasi sa Philippines, kahit isang city lang, marami.
Dami. Yeah.
Dalawa, tatlo.
Yeah.
di ba?
In Davao, I think we have around 8.
Really?
Yeah, 8 or 9 chapters.
Really? Oh, di ba? Dito sa JCI Edmonton, isa lang, di ba? So, I guess that's where I met Jasper first.
Yeah.
So si Jasper is a Filipino member of JCI Edmonton, and so doon kami nag-click. And then eventually, hindi nga lang natuloy yung proposed project ko sana, but yeah, nonetheless our friendship remained. And then even though I was here, siguro sa akin, I've been a member since 2012 or 13. And then eventually I became an active member only in 2015. And then eventually the rest is history. When I migrated here, medyo naiba yung focus ko kasi syempre when you are migrating to Canada, first and foremost you need to live, di ba?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why you have to focus with work. And that's the reason why sa akin, I had to work my way up to become a lawyer, and then eventually the rest is history. And now, given this opportunity, I really wanted to connect with them because JCI has been our backbone. If there's any common denominator sa amin tatlo, wala kasi si Michelle dito Caretas from JCI. Diba? Nami-miss out mo to. Kahit na meron kang t-shirt na nakasuot ngayon na chapter shirt. Sorry, you're not part of the video. But nonetheless, ang common denominator namin is more of JCI.
JCI,
And
yeah.
that's the bond that really ties us together. Now, quick question.
Yeah.
When you started out in JCI, what was your project? Yung ikaw ang nag-lead or something. Did you have to implement a project when you had to join your chapter? No?
Oh, yeah. In my case, my first project way back in JCI Cotabato, I think it was one of a sports activity under JCI Week.
Oh.
Yeah, under JCI. I chaired that. So it's a sports fest. So it's a sports fest together with I think together with the Army and JCI members.
Oh, okay. Siguro, backtrack lang tayo, baka kasi marami sa ating mga friends na hindi JCI.
Yeah.
Can we tell them, what is JCI?
Jesus Christ International.
What is JCI? Ano nga ba ang JCI?
JCI, for me personally, I think it's a good organization to grow, to develop, and to give back in your community.
Yeah.
All at the same,
Yeah. Okay.
at the same.
Yeah. Yeah. But technically, JCI it's really a non-government organization. If you're at 18 to 40 years old, so this is intended for youth leaders. So this is a leadership organization.
Yeah, so it is a leadership organization kasi nung time na na-form ang JCI, ito yung kasagsagan ng recession in the US.
Yeah.
And so 32 young men or 33 young men met para lang mag-devise ng plan how to change it.
Yeah.
So eventually, this was back in 1912, 1915. Until now, it is still existing worldwide.
Yeah.
And JCI is more of empowering the youth
Exactly.
to actually become leaders,
Yeah.
to have a positive change in our society.
Yeah.
Basically, this is more of a non-profit, not-for-profit or non-governmental organization, as Rohel said. And this is more of volunteerism.
Yeah.
We are not being paid to work in JCI. It's more of
You paying.
you pay because of course when you implement a project, basically the project that you implement is something geared towards addressing a certain need in the society.
Yeah.
And through that, that somehow needs or entails certain funding, diba? Of course, when you want to have funding for your project, you have to look for sponsorship, fundraising activities. Kung wala,
Yeah.
pera mo.
Yeah,
Diba?
exactly. Yeah. And what I like about the JCI as an organization, because it has a lot of opportunities. For example, if you'd like to do business, then this is the right organization for you because there are a lot of young entrepreneurs. At the same time, for example, if you'd like to meet a lot of people, this is a good venue because of this one, it's a worldwide organization. The first time that I joined an ASPAC or Asia Pacific conference, it was in Japan, and I was truly amazed. So it was really a good, what do you call this one, a conference, and I was able to meet people outside, JCI members outside of the Philippines. For example, I was able to establish friendship with JCI members in Malaysia, in Japan, in South Korea.
Edmonton.
And because of that, Edmonton, actually, I was able to join JCI Edmonton because of Jasper. Yeah, he is my link in JCI Edmonton.
And they're both from Mindanao.
Yeah.
Jasper is from Cagayan de Oro.
I'm from Davao.
So
Yeah.
ako lang ang Admanang
Yeah.
again. Diba? But yeah, I mean, truth be told, other than the fact that you are actually implementing projects, diba? It's more of the friendship that you establish.
Exactly,
diba?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And JCI Philippines kasi is very rich in terms of membership. Sobrang, ang dami mo pwede kasing gawing projects na parang pwede ka pa nga makipag-collaborate with other chapters in order for you to have that
Collaboration,
project. And like what Rohel said, he was able to establish so many friends outside of JCI Philippines, JCI Asia. Kasi nga, ang JCI, not only do we have any conventions or conferences inside the country, but we also have conferences and conventions outside.
Yeah.
We in Asia, where we are from, Rohel and I, we have this what we call the Asia Pacific Conference or ASPAC. Itong ASPAC na to goes around Asia every year. Tapos, parang prelude ito for the World Congress. Ang World Congress happens anywhere around the world. And that's where the entire membership of JCI attends. Usually, it happens in November.
Yeah.
And the 2021 World Congress, as we speak, happened in
South Africa.
Africa,
Yeah.
Johannesburg.
Yeah.
And then next year, it will happen in
Jeju, South Korea.
Kakaquiz lang namin, kaya alam namin yan. So, Jeju, South Korea.
Yeah.
Ang dami na niyang napuntahang World Congress. So, it's more of course, friendship. But other than that, it's more of the business network.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because like Rohel said, it's more of an entrepreneurial networking. I myself have been exposed.
You benefited from.
I did benefit from it talaga. As in talaga. And parang, alam mo yun, kasi hindi lang friendship ang na-establish mo, but of course, yung mga aspirations nila. Diba?
Exactly.
In terms of what they want to achieve in life, as when they grow old, marami dyan, mga businessmen. Ako, empleyado lang ako kasi lawyer ako dati. Pero because of my friends, alam mo yung gusto kong mag-venture out or something.
Exactly,
like that.
yeah.
Diba?
There are a lot of rooms of opportunities. And the good thing is that, aside from, for example, because I worked before in the bank from Monday to Friday, so alam mo yun, after work, I have other things to look up to. I have other activities to look up to. I know that I have friends. For example, if I need a buddy to to go hang out with, and yeah, so I just check my JCI friends list and out there.
Yeah, I think another one is also the nalimutan ko na. yung like your mentorship, right? Like you're able to
Exactly.
establish, that relationship with like different people that you aspire to be, and
Yeah,
they can
yeah.
help you
True.
mentor you
Yeah.
and grow and follow their footsteps if you want.
True.
to,
Yeah. Also, don't you know I think we have a lot of success stories. I think especially in JCI Manila, right, for business.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot the shoe. Who owns the shoe?
Sila!
Sure.
Oh!
No, the shoes. What's his name?
Tobies.
Yeah, the Tobies.
Yeah, Tobies. Kala ko yung boots.
Ano?
Di ba meron ko yung work boots na program
Oh,
sa
yeah,
JCI
yeah,
Manila?
yeah.
Ongoing pa ba yun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like for example, ang daming mga success stories na mga members magbabarkada sa JCI ang nag-put up ng mga businesses just because they trust each other very well, that they're more comfortable engaging or venturing into businesses with them, di ba? Siguro sa akin, ito, one fact na isa sa mga nangyayari yan is when me and Jasper collaborated for a business sana, kaya lang with the pandemic, sobrang natigil yon. Actually, isa si Jasper sa mga natatrust ko na when I was planning on putting up the business na gustong-gusto rin ni Jasper, gusto namin, siyang accounting, so siya ang gumagawa ng mga portfolio, yung prospectus, yung profit and loss, and then ako eventually yung parang brain. So kami ni Jasper. So that's something that really speaks volume in terms of working with different JCI members.
Yeah.
Now, sa akin, ako talaga hardcore ako na JCI when I migrated here. Ikaw, bakit nandun pa rin yung, even though wala ka na sa Greater Davao, no? What made you stick with JCI? Bakit parang nandun pa rin talaga na hindi mo mahiwalay?
I think it becomes a lifetime commitment for me, especially when they granted me the senatorship.
Oh.
Yeah, back in 2020. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there when it was awarded to me because I'm already here in Canada. But I was so grateful that the chapter, give that to me, the senatorship. And because of that, it becomes a lifetime commitment. Na as long as makaya ko, I will support the chapter. So in any way I can. For example, if they need, if they have a project, or if they have for fundings, or for example for the coming inductions, so I'm so more than willing to support financially because because I'm here physically, so that's the only thing that I can
you
support.
can contribute, yeah.
I can contribute.
Okay, quick question. Ikaw, Jasper, again, same question.
Sure.
Si Jasper, bago ko itanong ito sa kanya, alamin muna natin kung ano yung mga position nila, okay, sa JCI chapter nila. Jasper, what are your positions in JCI? Ano yung highest mo? When did you attain that position? And what is your current position in JCI Edmonton?
So, like highest position is president sa chapter. That was 2019. Tapos ngayon is VP.
VP for the board of directors.
For the board.
I think-
Yeah, this year.
Di ba you have for the national chair?
Oh yeah, well that's next year. Like national and VP.
Yeah.
Oh.
National
Of
vice
JCI
president this
Canada,
year,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, National Vice President, guys. Yung mga single dyan. Diba? Ikaw naman, ano yung highest position mo?
My highest position in the chapter, I think, AVP. I was not able to be a chapter president, but my highest position in the chapter is the AVP.
Ano yung EVP, sorry?
Executive Vice President.
Yeah,
That's why press me just keep calling me EVP.
at ako naman ay puro president.
Yeah. And then for the Area 5, I was the area secretary.
Oh.
Yeah. And then for the national, I think I was not really the national director, but assigned in the Area 5. I think under, I forgot her name. Yeah. I think I had that one before.
Oh, when was this? When did you become an EVP?
EVP, I think that was 2016. Oh no, 2017. Because in 2018, I was the area secretary in Area 5.
Okay. And then 2019 yun yung parang national directorate?
No. That was 2016.
That was
2016. And then 2019, I'm here now.
Ang bigatin naman pala talaga yung mga katabi ko. Lalo na ko si Michelle Caretas.
Ay, mas grabe yun.
Malamang. Diba? Lalo akong nanliliit. Kasi, guys, may chapter president, we've got a chapter EVP or executive vice president. Ako, in my chapter, JCI Manila, ang highest position ko lang doon is just a director. Hindi ako naging VP, hindi ako naging president.
Pero naging national naman.
Oo, siguro kung meron man, appointed position, hindi yung elected. But I was the Area General Legal Counsel for Area 2. Sa Philippines kasi, we've got 5 areas in Philippines.
Yeah.
Area 1 ay yung northern part of the Philippines.
Mhm.
Area 2, which is the Metro Manila or the central part of Luzon. And then we've got Area 3, which is the
Southern
southern Tagalog
Luzon.
region.
Yeah.
And then we've got Area 4, which is the Visayas
Visayas.
region. And Area 5, which is the
Mindanao.
Mindanao.
Yeah.
So basically, si Rohel, where
Area
he came
5.
from is Area 5, because he's from Mindanao. Ako, I'm from
Area
Central, Area 2 or Metro Manila. So I became the Area General Legal Counsel back in 2015. And then I became the JCI Philippines General Legal Counsel in 2016.
Yeah, under,
Pero both are appointed position.
yeah, under NP.
NP Steve Ticangco.
Yeah.
So basically, back in 2016, I was doing dual purpose. I was holding dual position, one elected and one appointed.
Appointed.
So the good thing is, yung sa akin, nung nag-jive yung dalawang position na yun, even though simultaneous, because I was the director for national relations, I needed to reach out to the different chapters. As a general legal counsel, umiikot talaga kami.
Yeah.
So it worked for me. So yun ang maganda. Siguro sa akin, Jasper knows this. The reason why I cannot and I don't want to attend or join JCI Edmonton is because of my affinity with JCI Manila, because nag-invest ako ng, alam mo yun, pagka
Yung root
nag-invest,
mo,
alam mo yun, parang kahit tayo, parang Pilipino, kahit na uprooted kami to Canada, nothing can change the fact that we are Filipinos. Diba? Yung culture natin will always remain as Filipinos. Pag Christmas time, mas gusto natin nagkakantaan, nagiinuman sa iba't ibang bahay, diba? Kaysa yung uuwi. So, I think that's something that Jasper knows naman from the very beginning. Sabi ko lang sa kanya talaga, I will definitely support in whatever way I can. Buti na lang nasabi ko in whatever way I can, diba? Para pag busy ako, sorry. Pero kasi nagtatampo ako kasi nga sinabihan niya ako, graduate na. Guys, 18 to 40 years old. I'm not 40 years old yet. But anyway, and that's
Yeah.
fun, diba? So, I guess sa akin, unfortunately, nag-die down ang aking affinity towards GCI just because my focus has shifted from, of course, when you migrate to Canada, kasi lalo na kami ni Rohel, we have to establish first ourselves here. Unlike si Jasper, nag-migrate ka dito? Kailan? Kailan ka nag-migrate dito?
2005.
Matagal na siya, di ba?
Yeah.
So kami, ako 2017
Elementary
siya, 2019.
Elementary.
ba?
Pagkatapos after high school.
After.
Dito ka na college? Hindi
dito
ka na
na
high school dito?
Partially.
Partially.
Oh, okay. Kasi wala tayong junior and senior high.
Okay.
Yeah, so kami, pumunta kami rito, kailangan na namin mag-work,
Yes,
di ba?
yes.
So, to provide ourselves, si Jasper, who's fortunate enough to have his family here. So, yung focus ko is, how can I need to focus myself in becoming a lawyer here. And hindi naman ganun kadali din maging abogado dito.
Exactly.
Di ba?
Exactly.
It takes a lot of time and effort and money din, di ba?
Yeah.
That's why I need to focus with work. If there's anything that I need to let go, it's more of JCI.
Yeah.
Because, of course, work. Kasi kikita ko, may pantustos ako sa araw-araw kong gawain. And then, of course, utilities and everything. Sa lalo na sa pag-aaral. And then, of course, family. And then, of course, pag-aaral. Di ba?
Yeah.
So, same with Rohel. Kasi,
In my case, it's different. They migrated in my case, it's a different path. I came here in Canada as a student. So I came here with a student permit. So I have to finish at 2 years my studies. Then I have to work, because I still have bills to pay. I still have to live, and also I have to pay my tuitions. I also have to work. So that's make it so busy with my work and both of my studies. And knowing that Canada, it's really different in terms of education. So you have to really, to devote most of your time to studies. At the same time, because JCI Edmonton is here, so I use that opportunity to link a relationship with their members. So in order for me to do that, I have to go inside the chapter. So I have to be a member of the chapter so that I can establish a personal relationship with the members. I cannot do that if I will not, become a member. So I see it as an opportunity, and because of JCI, I was able to do it.
oh, so sweet. Ang sama ko ba? Kung ayoko sumali sa JCI.
Hindi. No. We have our own purpose. We have our own reasons.
Yeah.
In your case, it's different. In my case, it's different.
Yeah, true. Ako, sapat na ako maging kaibigan ko kayo. Okay na ako. Ako, small friends, but strong friends.
Yeah,
Ang gusto ko. So, yeah, biro lang. Anyway, yeah, so again, so JCI is here. Wherever you may be in the world, there will always be a JCI chapter for you.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't hesitate. Irvin or Rohel or Jasper, I would like to join, pero I'm from, let's say, for example, I'm from Argentina. right? There will be a chapter in Argentina. That's for sure. Okay, whatever program that we have in Canada, in the Philippines, in France or in Europe, it will be the same
The same. Yeah.
program in Latin America.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go. Kasi, again, meron kaming main or primary program that's being implemented by the JCI headquarters and then globally implemented
Yeah.
elsewhere. Okay. So basically, you said that you started working in JCI Cotabato.
Yep.
Bakit Davao and not in Cotabato?
My home residence, it's really in Davao City.
Oh, you are from Davao.
I'm really from Davao City, so I was there in Cotabato City because of my work.
Just because of work.
Yeah, and I don't know anybody in Cotabato City that time, and then I see myself be working in that branch for quite a long time, so I need to establish friendship because, or else I just get bored. And thankfully, JCI is there, had given me the opportunity to meet people and to establish a relationship with them. Yeah.
Okay. Narinig niyo naman guys na very committed kami sa JCI. We're happy because this is this is our comfort zone. Now, quick question you guys. Kung meron tayong parang happiness in JCI or reasons to be happy in JCI, was there a time or were there times in your life, in your career in JCI that you felt very, very challenged? Na parang up to the point that you just wanted to give up? Na parang, I don't want to join anymore. Was there a time?
No, wala.
No. In terms of challenge, yes, a lot of challenge, especially for example, especially in JCI Greater Davao, it's really a big deal to put up an induction.
Oh, really?
It's really a big deal. You have to showcase really, kumbaga lahat ng effort namin it's andun sa induction namin. And we spent around 200 to 300,000. I mean, for a chapter to spend that much, it's really huge, right? And it so happened, I think that was 2016, I guess, when I was an EVP. Because if you're an EVP in JCI Greater Davao, automatically you will be the chair of the induction. Yeah. So it was really a challenge, but because years before that, I was able to help the previous chair, so it becomes easier. It was challenging, yes, because of the pressure, but since I know that my brothers in JCI Greater Davao are there to help me. If I need funding, I mean, they will help me with the solicitation. If I need with the workload, you just have to establish who to work with this one, then you're good. It's really challenging, but thinking of I might quit, no.
Yeah, I think it's, like you're not alone, di ba? Kung may challenge, like
Yeah.
meron talagang support
I mean,
system.
yeah, because of the support system, and you have other people that can help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not alone in JCI.
Ikaw, Jasper, you don't have any...
Yeah, no, pag may challenge, ano lang ako
Share,
ask for help.
yeah, share the challenge.
Yeah, share
the
challenge,
pressure.
delegate.
Yeah, I mean...
How about you?
Okay, every day is JCI for us. Anyway, quick question. We in the Philippines kasi usong-usong induction. Okay, inductions in JCI inductions in a JCI in the Philippines is a culminating activity where the new set of officers are being sworn in, and that's officially as new members of the board of directors in that certain chapter.
Yeah.
The national president goes around because different chapters have different dates of induction.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Usually, hindi nila ipapantay yan sa isang induction na isang chapter because they want, ayaw nilang mahati yung time ng national
Yeah, as
president.
much as possible, the NP
As much
should
as
be there.
possible.
Yeah.
But if there are times that both induction dates are on the same day,
Yeah.
the national president will assign someone to be
Delegate.
a delegate or someone to represent him in that induction. That's common in the Philippines.
Yep.
How about Canada?
Di ba, nakanan ka pa talaga sa induction. Very simple.
May induction ba ang Edmonton? Bakit hindi ako ini-invite?
Simple naman yung
It's totally different.
It's di ba nakita mo like
Yeah,
he was in our
I was there,
and it was just a very
Informal setting.
yeah.
How? Can you get okay, just for clarity's sake, for everyone JCI not from JCI Philippines or non-JCI, ang induction sa amin is super prepare, very big deal for everyone.
Especially I know JCI Manila, right?
Lahat, including Manila. Ang Manila talaga as in the grandest party that you can ever throw.
Yeah.
I remember I was hoping when I first migrated here, I was hoping that I could invite Jasper to witness the JCI induction of
Yeah.
Manila.
Gusto ko sana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sobra. As in, lahat ng tao i-invite namin
Yeah.
talaga kahit papano. At hindi lang to at the very beginning. Not just the start of the year, but of course, meron kaming end of the year din. And that's what we call the final or the grand general membership meeting. So mag-i-invite na naman kami. It's more of reporting kung ano
Yeah.
man yung mga achievements namin for the past or for that year. Ngayon, talagang as in, ang preparation namin dito, suit and tie, parang, di ba, party, parang wedding party.
Yeah, yeah.
Parang reception sa wedding.
Yeah.
Everyone's invited, they will be provided free food. As in, yung board of directors ang sumasagot ng, okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Now, ganun ang induction.
Ganun
diba?
talaga, yeah.
Pero sa Edmonton, kasi hindi ako naka-experience, hindi kasi ako na-invite.
In Canada, it's totally different. It's
Can
totally
you tell us, our viewers, paano ba ang
Yeah,
induction?
hindi ko
Sige.
naka-experience sa Manila. So,
No, in
Okay.
Edmonton. In
Ito
Edmonton.
sa'yo.
So in Edmonton, like simple lang, may parang usual like parang meeting lang, like parang it's like a board meeting or I guess it's one member meeting, like elect the officers, approve the financials. What else?
Yeah, it's just like an
election.
ordinary general membership meeting. Then after that one, I think there's an election.
Yeah.
Okay.
After an election, and if the person elected will commit, then after one, that's it.
Quick
Yeah,
question.
so-
Are you an
Yeah.
elected officer ba?
Me?
Oh, no. Just a member pa.
Yes, member.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when does induction happen in Edmonton?
There's no induction.
No, I mean that's
Like
it.
election or every
Every year.
around October, November.
End of the year for the next
Yeah,
year.
for
right?
the next year. Yeah.
And that's yun na ba yung induction na nire-refer no?
Yeah.
Wala yung installation. Yun.
No.
In other
Ins-
other Asian countries kasi Philippines were fond in calling our
Installation.
induction.
Yeah.
Pero for other countries kasi
Installation.
they call it installation.
Yeah.
Yun yung mga swearing in ng new sets of officers. Meron ba kayong ganun dito sa Edmonton?
No, not at a local level, pero yung national usually we have one sa
Meron
our
naman.
national.
Yeah.
Wala.
Yeah. Simple lang.
Simple lang. So, that's good. Walang gastos.
Yeah.